guys, so here we are again with another case sort of comparison and look. Two Fractal cases here. So we have the Meshify S2, that's the white one here on the left with a build in it now, and this is my personal rig. This is the Fractal Design Define R6. So the S2 and R6. So first look here, you'll see that they're pretty similar. There's not a huge amount of differences, at least from sort of the outside looking in. As we take a closer look, you'll see there are a few differences there. But let's have a quick look inside. So this one is an AMD based build, the S2 here. So it's got the 2700X in it, that's an RTX 2070. Very nice build here, looks good. Nice amount of room. And of course building with this rig was easy, yeah, really nice. So I quite liked it. Very similar to the Define R6. Just one here is my personal rig, so there's the RTX 2080 in there. CPU wise, this is Intel i9 9900K. So yeah, at first look they are similar sized, aren't they? And they look a bit similar in a lot of ways. But where you'll see a main difference straight away, at least on the side on, is with the front panels where they intake. So I'll turn them around in a minute, but you can see already on the side here, there's, you know, this is just straight plastic. Whereas over on the Define here, you have the vents all down the side, which is something they have done for quite a while. Also, it's easier to access the front on the Define R6 than it is over on the S2. So there's a few differences. Also up top quickly you can see they have the mesh top on the S2, which is different. This still pops out and it's got a filter, and of course you can run all your top mounted radiators, all that fun stuff if you want to. But with the R6 you can have this metal plate there, and then you can take that out and there's filters as well that you can run. So it just gives you that option if you want it like how I have it now with just the hard top on it. So yeah, to build in, it was just fine. Standard fans wise, they're both pretty similar in terms of the front type fans they have. Bump up the ISO a bit there. Whoa, a bit high. So you can see there that they both have the same type of front fans, as they talk about something outside. Same style, same front fans, same size, and it's the same on the back with the rear exhaust fan. So these will come with these out of the box, which is good. It's always nice that they have inbuilt, so you don't have to go out and buy more fans or anything like that. And of course you can have the Define R6 in its stock form will come with well, let's turn the ISO down a little bit there. Will come with a plate that will be in here, but of course you can push that back, which is what I've done, and then you just mount your hard drive or hard drives on the back there, and that makes it look nice and a bit more neat. And with both of them, again, you can mount an SSD, a 2.5-inch SSD down on the floor there, which is nice, and that's what I've done for both rigs, and I think that looks really good. So yeah, more or less pretty similar for the most part. If you're looking at them side on, I would just say that after using both and trying out both, obviously the R6 is the more premium one, and it just has a few extra things that are quite nice. It's just that little bit extra, which I quite enjoy. If we take a look quickly up top at the front I/O there, you're seeing pretty standard stuff there for the S2, and the same for the Define R6, except you get the USB 2.0s and a 3.0 plus the Type C, where over on the S2 it's just two 3.0s on the front plus the Type C, so just two more. And that's how I would basically put it as a little summary. Is the R6 is just, well, it might be fair to say the S2 is all the main good things you would like about the R6, just with a few sort of more cut down features. But I'll show you what they look like from the front as well. So here they are from the front, and you can see a big difference between the two. So the S2 has just this full mesh look, that's just like the Meshify C Mini. and that's fine. If you want to clean it, you'll just have to pull the whole thing off, so it's a bit different. It just looks a bit more, I guess, gamery in that sense, where the Define R6 here is a bit more subtle. So if you want to get into that, you just open it up from the side, there you go, and there's your dust filter in there. You just can grab this tab at the top. Whoops, a little bit tricky to do one-handed. There we go. And then you pull it off and there's your fan. So then you can just clean this easily and it just snaps back in. So it's a little bit easier to get into things like that. And so that's really the only main difference there with the front of the two, is that once again the R6 is just that little bit more premium, just a little bit easier to use. Around the back you'll see that they're exactly the same. I can't see any differences between them. Same power supply mounting, pretty much everything else is exactly the same as I can see. I don't run the IO shields in my personal rig because I hate them and they always cut me and they're annoying. Just the one with the AMD motherboard, the X470, it's inbuilt, so that's why that one has one where my personal rig doesn't. Around the back here we're seeing that it's pretty much the same as well, especially on the sort of right hand side. You see there everything looks the same on both of them. You can obviously mount the your SSDs here as well, 2.5-inch drives. Both down there as you want. They have the fan controllers up the top there, which you can use or not use depending on what you want to do. I decided to use it on the S2 here and it works fantastically. And then you've got all your drive bays here, so we just see the bottom one there is populated with a 3.5-inch hard drive, where I have my 4TB WD Black just mounted sort of vertically like that. So this is more or less the same on the back. Both are very easy and good to work with. It just depends on which kind of configuration you want to go for. They both have large cutouts there for your CPU back plates, and yeah, so more or less the same around the back. In conclusion then, I would say that the S2 here is an awesome case. Fractal have done it again. It's very, very good. It's got everything you need. I really liked building with it, and it's an awesome case to use. So if you're looking for a new case, it's a very, very good one to go for, and I would highly, highly recommend it. Now the Define R6 is still a very good case too, and it is better than the S2. It just has more features. Overall, I just feel it's the better case, but with either of these options you're going to get an awesome case. They really are very, very good, and it's not just me saying that. You'll see a lot of other tech YouTubers running Fractal cases for their personal rigs. Most of them that I know of run the R6, but I think increasingly you may see a few running the S2 as well. So they're very popular with us tech YouTubers, and that's for good reason. We just really like building with them because they're really good to use. So that's going to round out this video, guys. Hey, let me know in the comment section down below which one of these two you would buy and for what reason. And if you've run a Fractal case before, what was your experience with it? I'd really like to know. And as always, I'll see you guys next time.